Senior meteorologist Dean Narramore is at the headquarters in Melbourne for us this morning. G'day, Dean. Look, I think I could just probably wind you up and set you going. Let's start with what's happened in the northeast of Queensland this weekend. Just take us through the numbers.
Yeah, look, it's an incredible weekend right around the country. Obviously, disastrous flooding and still ongoing through parts of Queensland this morning. Basically, we've seen widespread falls once again since 9 o'clock yesterday, anywhere from around 300 to 500 millimetres. But the heaviest falls, unfortunately, again, around that Blue Water, Rolling Stone, Paluma Dam area, and even up towards Ingham and Cardwell, where we're seeing that major and devastating flooding. With some of the highest falls since 9 o'clock yesterday, Paluma, 630 millimetres, I think there. We've also seen falls in excess of 500 millimetres around Rolling Stone, 425 millimetres around Ingham, another 1 to 200 millimetres around Townsville, and that equates to over 2 and 3 day totals of 1 to 1.2 to 1.3 metres around the Rolling Stone and Paluma area, and falls of 500 to 800 millimetres around the Townsville area, and even up around the 800 millimetres around the Ingham and Cardwell area. And unfortunately, more rain is on the way. Severe weather warning continues to be current from Tully all the way down to Ayr. That does include the communities of Ingham, Cardwell, as well as Townsville as well, for heavy to locally intense rainfall. Could see another 100 to 200 millimetres today, with isolated falls up to 300 millimetres possible. But hopefully, finally, we're going to see that persistent long duration rainfall ease later this afternoon into this evening, but we're still going to see showers and thunderstorms across northern Queensland, tending to rain at times tonight, tomorrow, and even into Wednesday. So we might get some breaks here and there, but there's still a lot of water in the catchments. And talking about that, we do have major flooding on the Herbert River, as well as on the Bowley, the Ross and the Horton River, and further inland on the lower and upper Burdekin rivers as well. They're all well and truly above or exceeding majors or approaching majors around the Townsville area, and likely to continue. And around Ingham, we're approaching and sitting just shy of the record flooding back in 1967, and we're starting to see some rises further upstream as well with rainfall overnight, so not good news there. But there's a long way to go, this rainfall event. Even though rain might ease in the next 12 to 24 hours, flooding continue for a number of days.
This is all out of a tropical low, so not even a cyclone. Dean, just sort of maybe breaking with the tradition a little bit, how does this make you feel? Have you seen conditions like this before?
Yeah, look, if I have to go back to the January, February flood events in 2019 in this similar area where we saw, well over a metre and a metre and a half of rainfall. We've seen these horrible conditions a couple of years ago through southeast Queensland, northeast New South Wales, the Sydney floods over the last few years, and this is what we're seeing again through those communities. We're approaching the record levels on the Herbert River, and we've seen all the footage and devastating the stories as well of just flooding through so many homes, properties, businesses. And it's not just coming into the floors. It can be up to a metre plus through pubs, buildings, homes and properties. And I'm sure there's some livestock, there's crop losses. It's a devastating time, particularly for those around the Ingham Cardwell area, and likely the Paluma Dam, Rolling Stone, Blue Water area as well, and their low-lying areas around Townsville.